Welcome back to another Celebrity Sweets. I'm Ethan, and if you haven't already started your countdowns, it's less than 24 hours until Taylor Swift drops her newest album, Lover. Now, when we're filming this video, there has only been 3 songs released from the album. It's been Me, You Need to Calm Down, and The Archer. So hopefully we get like another song in between that. And hopefully that Katy Perry collab is coming. So we are going to make a treat inspired by the album itself. And recently I've been seeing a lot more fondant cookies, like it's a cookie with fondant. So I want to try that out. We're going to paint on this fondant to give it that lover effect. We'll also make it the shape of a heart. And we're making cookies also because I heard Taylor Swift was really good at making cookies. So are you ready to bake with me? This treat is obviously going to start with the cookie, and I just got some sugar cookie dough here. I made this ahead of time. I'll put my sugar cookie recipe up here and also in the description below if you'd like to use the same one. I'm going to unwrap it from the plastic wrap, and now we can begin to roll out this dough. I've got a rolling pin over here, and I've got some flour. We're just going to sprinkle some flour onto our workstation along with on top of our cookies. Shake it up, shake it up. Now, roll this cookie dough out about 1/2 inch thick. At this point, I rolled out our dough, and now I can begin to cut it out. To cut it out, I've got a heart here because lover. And I'm going to cut out as many hearts as I can from this dough. Don't blame me. Cookies make me crazy. Oh no, a broken heart. You need to calm down. Stop. You're moving around. Now that you have all your cookies cut out, pop them into the oven at 350 degrees for anywhere from 7 to 9 minutes. We're just looking for these cookies to get nice and golden brown. While our cookies are baking, we can work on the fondant. Again, this is going to act as the frosting for our cookies. And for that reason, I'm going to be using my homemade fondant recipe. Again, I'll put it up here and in the description below. I sprinkled my workstation with some powdered sugar, and now I'm going to place that fondant right on top. And we can begin to roll it out. Now, rolling fondant can kind of be tricky. It's kind of like a battle sometimes. Combat. I'm ready for combat. Say I don't want that. What if I do? I've got a fondant rolling pin here, and I'm just going to roll this out about 1/4 inch thick. To cut out that fondant, again, I'm using that same heart cookie cutter. Cut out the same number of fondant hearts as you did cookie hearts. We've got our cookies over here. I took them out of the oven and gave them about 10 minutes to cool down. You need to cool down. You're being too loud. The great thing about this is that with sugar cookies, they really hold their shape nicely. So our fondant hearts and our cookies are going to be the same size. I've got some clear piping gel over here. You could also use royal icing if you'd like. I'm going to brush a little bit of this onto the tops of our cookies. After I've brushed on piping gel, I'll attach on our fondant. It's finally time to decorate these cookies, and I'm so excited. I've got a bunch of food coloring over here in all the colors I saw from the album. I've got yellows, blues, peaches, pinks, oranges, a bunch of different colors that I thought I would use. Now I am using some gel food coloring. I like to use gel food coloring when we paint onto cookies. And over here I've got some clear food grade alcohol. This is almond extract. It's naturally clear. And we're using alcohol like this because it will evaporate and leave the color behind. To paint these cookies, I'm going to begin by adding a few drops of our gel food coloring into our clear extract. Then I'll start painting this on the cookie. I always like to start with the lightest color first. So in this case, as we're trying to make it look like the album, we'll begin on the right with yellow. I'll brush a thin strip of yellow onto our cookie and then allow it to dry. I'll come back and add on a peach strip. And a quick tip on blending the colors is if you actually use a paper towel while the color is still wet, you can blend it with the last. I'll begin to add more colors like purples, pinks, and blues, adding splotches all around the cookie. If I see any spots that I missed or want to go back to, I'll do that as well once the cookie completely dries. To give this cookie a little bit of extra flair, I do want to brush on some luster. This is just a sparkly pink luster that I again mixed with some clear food grade alcohol and brushed it onto our cookie. And here we have them, our awesome Taylor Swift inspired lover cookies that we made today. While these don't have the word lover on them, I mean, they're shaped like a heart and they have like all the colors of lover. If you happen to make this, please share with me on Instagram or say it in a tweet on Twitter. Don't worry, that's not a cop-out. Not a cop-out for this. And if you see me over there on the internet, share this video with a Taylor Swift fan or anyone who's really excited for Lover on the internet. Until next time, savor life and make it sweet. I hope you loved today's video, and if you did, let me know by hitting that like button down below. And while you're at it, subscribe. You can do it by clicking this cute little donut right here. If you're looking for more content, up here's my latest video, and down here's what YouTube thinks you should watch. That's all for today. I will see you guys in the next video.